another how do I do that, or how I do that should I say. On this one we're going to be doing our spirits, schnapps, shots, that type of thing. I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to be doing a couple of flavoured vodkas, some party shots, and I'm going to do a simple schnapps which is flavourless, and then I'll show you how to flavour those. Okay, first of all, this is what we're going to use. Now, I made a turbo wash, which is basically alcoholic sugar and water, alcoholic water. It was basically sugar, water, yeast, ferment it out. I did it over 5 days, came to about 19–20%, don't remember. Then we did a distillation, what should I say, a freeze concentration. Now what we did was we fermented the washout, we put some finings in it, cleared it right down. I pulled it all off the tub and let it just sit for a couple of weeks till it gone absolutely crystal clear, just like, basically just like that there. And then what we did with that was we froze it. Well, I put it in the chest freezer, and as the water was crystallising, I was scooping it all out with a sieve. And this is the end result. And if I show you, this is it's like a hydrometer, but it's for, you know, it's for detecting how much alcohol is in your liquid. So I got 4 of these jars out of the 23 litre bucket, so it's about, I think that's about a litre jar. I ended up with about 4 litres at this strength, whatever this may be. So we'll okay, let's have a look. And that one is 75%. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, that's finished down at 75%. I'm going to go with that one. Of course we can't drink that, so we're going to dilute it. Put it in here. And we need to dilute it down to 35–40%, something like that. So what we got there? There is 5, 6, 7. Right, that's 800 mils. So we're going to need 300 mils of water. So let's get our jug. Just 300 mils of water. Just tap water. Add that in. We'll get our alcometer. Just give that a stir. So it's well mixed in. Let's see where we're at. And we have hit 55, so we need some more water. Let's get this out of the way. 200 here. So we'll put another 100 in. There we go. Give it a stir. And then let's test it again. This is a bit of a laborious task, but you've got to get it right because you don't want to be drinking spirit that's just too strong. It's just going to make you ill. So it's worth taking the time to get it right. So that's at 50%. So we're going to put the rest of this in. This is another 100 mils. Right, let's so let's give it another test. About 45. Yeah, once you get to that, the 45 stage or below, you're going to be alright. But we're going to take it right down to 40. So we're going to put another 100 mils in there. Give that a stir. And hopefully this should be the one. Stick that on there. And there we go. And that's 40%. So I'm going to put that there. And that has left us, after the dilution, with, let's see, 1.5 litres. So, 1.5 litres is going to do us the first 2 bottles. And what I've got here is 2 empty bottles of Smirnoff. And we're going to do a couple of flavoured vodkas in these. One. Okay, we're going to do a couple of flavoured vodkas in these. We'll put one aside for now. And we're going to need, put that aside. Before we do that, we've got our spirit here now. It's at 40%. And we're going to just try and polish that up a bit. And how that is done is with a carbon filter. And this little device is what filters the alcohol. What we've got here is a carbon cartridge. It's been activated in a little warm water. We pop that on there. Pop that on there. Screw that on tightly. Okay, not too tight. We want the liquid to come out, but through the carbon. So you put the spirit in here, and it comes back out through the carbon, and it just sits there and gathers back in there. Now, what we need is a large jug. What we need to do is transfer that to there. Basically all we need to do is just pour that into there. Like so. And then that'll just pass through, filter through the carbon, and it should mellow out the alcohol. And that's what we're going to do. So that's going to be our first lot for this video. And what we're going to do with that one is, what I've thought of doing was, I'm going to do a vanilla vodka, and we're going to do, we're not going to do Jack Daniels per se, we're going to do a whiskey. We're going to do a Kentucky bourbon style whiskey with honey. Okay, and then a little bit later on we'll go through another stage and I'll show you how I do a schnapps. I'm going to do a plain schnapps, and then I'm going to do a flavoured shot. Okay. Okay, first of all, we've got our spirit right here. This has gone through the filter already. We need our jug, and we need our bottle, which is the Smirnoff. Take the lid off. Okay, and we need a funnel. Okay. So, firstly, we're going to make a vanilla vodka, and I'm using vanilla extract. Now, you don't have to use this. You can just get yourself a couple of vanilla pods, pop them straight in the bottle. Don't split them or anything like that. You leave them in there with the spirit for I don't know, a couple of days, maybe a week, until you've got enough of the vanilla flavour that you're happy with. So what we're going to do first is we're going to add some vodka essence. Now I know vodka doesn't really have a distinct flavour, but it does have, you know, it does have some flavour. So we're going to take 15 mils, or a tablespoon, of the essence. I'm going to pop that in the bottle. So, okay, and then that's that. And then we're going to take vanilla, and we want about 5 mils. That's a teaspoon to start with, I would say. And I'm going to put that in as well. Now, you don't need to put a lot in at first. You can always add more, but you can't take it back out again. So, a little to start with, then add more if you think you're going to need it. Also, we're going to put some sweetness in here. You don't have to do it, I just like to. And basically, I'm going to take some simple syrup. Now you can make your own, like I have here, or you can just buy something like this, which is just a cane sugar syrup. It's not very expensive, but to make it is a little bit simpler. And I'm going to put three tablespoons in. Now you'll notice this has colour. That's because I cooked the sugar out to a very, very light caramel. Then I've added more water to it. That's going to give it another distinct flavour. See if I can get you so you can see the colour of it. See, it's just sort of like a. Just move that out of the way. You see, it's a very light caramelly colour. Okay, and you don't have to do that. It's just something I do for extra flavour. Now this is a 70 cl bottle, which is 700 ml. So we're going to put, I'd say that's about 50 in there. So we're going to put 3. Okay, we've got 5. It's only a small jug. We pour our spirit in. It's 5. And we'll put another 150, say. 150. So a little bit of it. Yep. We're just going to take a tad more. So let's just. I'm going to leave a little bit of space in case I need to add more vanilla. Okay, so that's that done. Let's take that out. Just put it in there for now. We want to shake that about so it's all mixed in. And it's got a lovely sort of light, I don't know if you can see, I don't know if that's going to pick up on it, it's very light caramel colour in there, and I mean really light. I mean if you look at, maybe if you go for a normal one so you can see it. If I put them side by side, you know, you can see the colour difference. So let's put that back. So now, let's have a quick sip. See where we're at. We're just looking for that right amount of vanilla flavour. There's not much left in there, so I'm going to pour the rest of it in. So we're looking at already in there is about 15 mils, and I'm probably going to have to get a bit more. But what we're going to do is give that a good shake. And it's getting there. Yeah. So we're going to put some more vanilla in when I get some. I might even just stick a nice vanilla bean in there and leave that in there for a couple of weeks. But that's it, boys and girls. You know, vanilla vodka. Okay, up next we've got the cola cube party shot. Now, let's get a bottle, take off the lid, if we can, there we go. And we need the funnel again. Okay, funnel. Right here, I've got 350 mils of cola. And what I've done, I've just taken a regular bottle of cola, 600 mils, and reduced it down with around about 50 grams of sugar. Okay, so we've made like a light syrup with the cola, and that's going to be our cutting agent for the party shot. So this is a 750 ml bottle, so we're going to take 300 a little bit more. Half So we've got about 300 mils of the cola syrup, and then we need our alcohol, which is here, and we need about 300. Let's just give me that a second. We're going to do 350 mils of this. So we've got 300. 350 mils. Okay. Now this is at 40%. So we're going to cut it in half. So we're going to be somewhere in the ballpark of around 20-22% for this particular shot. So we'll pour in our alcohol. We'll put the rest of this in there as well. So we'll put another 50 mils of the cola. And then we'll put in another 50 mils of the alcohol, because the bottle will take it. Okay. Put the lid on. And that's it. It's not a bottle of Coke you want to be giving your kids. So let's see if we can get there's our glass. Just so you can see the colour of that. Almost like a whiskey colour, dark caramel. Yeah, and that's sweet cola, around about 20-22%. It's still going to kick in the guts. Yeah. Now you can always, you know, if you like it to taste more cola, you just reduce more of it. So basically, you take a litre and you reduce the litre down to 300 mils or 350 mils. You've got to get a stronger flavour. You probably won't need to add the sugar to that. Yeah. So that's how I make my cola cube shots. Cheers.